Thursday. This is the end of week 15. Scaling networks. We spent probably a little over an hour, probably an hour and 15-20 minutes with Jim Deegan going over design. Almost an hour and a half. Didn't do any OSPF labs. Talked about networking, networks and addressing. We did do that. So the students logged into a couple of these routers and then just discovered the networks. Then we talked about addressing, you know, over here 192.168, over here 172, like these above here are all 16s. These are 17s right here, 172.16. Two connections, two different. Actually, this one's in the DMZ. This one's just a separate network. We call it the open network. And so we talked about the addressing, and this was all static routes. And so we looked at the routes in these two routers in terms of how this works. We didn't do it. This has a default route going out here, but we could put, with a higher administrative distance, a default this way. And we could do the same this way, and we could build some redundancy in. So if this network was gone, we could use this way out, or if this one was gone, we could use this way out. Alright. So, what we decided, I'm not going through all this, we're going to take the G9s and our Nexus switch and our Catalyst switch, and we're going to leave the firewall for right now. And eventually we'll move that in the room. But we'll be able to connect it up, and we can go ahead and run I'll use green here. We can run all of our datas up here. In fact, we can get the two G9s and this part functioning, and then we can connect that data also. Data would connect back down here to the Nimble. And then we can leave this system still functioning as normal with the switches that it's connected to. And so we'll be able to configure this part up here in the Nimble and get all of that working prior to rotating over. We talked about management VLAN, VLAN for the actual networks, and a VLAN for the data. And Jim went through and explained about setting up virtual switches inside our host and then connecting our physical ports. Alright. And then our VLANs. So forth. Alright. So we're going to need to finish up some addressing, remove some equipment around. So these two servers, maybe move, I'm not sure, we might even move the Nimble and have all that together in a rack. So we can just leave those for now. I think there might be enough room for sure to move up. Yes, we could probably leave the Nimble on the bottom. Alright. And that is it.